Hi everyone, I'm going to show you how you can share the output of this stage bus between your FOH mixing console and your stage mixing console. Are you getting it? Because you can actually share the output between the two consoles. The first thing you need a different two Cat6 cable. I mean a two different Cat6 cable. I will use this head as a reference, just a reference. So the first thing you will do, this is how you connect it. First, the Cat6 cable will be plugged on the AES 50A of your mixing console. Because what we are going to do now, we are using this mixing master. So what you need, you take the second Cat6 cable, then you plug it on the port B. B. From the B to your stage console, then you plug this guy to AES-A of your stage console. So this is how you get your routing. First of all, so what we have here, we have two Cat6 cable coming out from the port A of this master mixing console to the stage bus, then from the port B to the port A of the stage mixing console. So guys, let's go on a journey on how to route these two guys. First of all, what we will do, we need to neutralize this board. Everything has come fresh now. So the next thing is to come to routing. Don't forget, press unlock before you can do anything. So by default, your Behringer wing will assign itself to a local input. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to remove everything. Yes, so you come to AES-A of the input. First of all, we want to route the input, not the output yet. So go 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry. Yes, because we are using X16. So now we need, with what we just did now, is only this console that can have access to this stage bus. So what we need to do now, we need to configure this console. So now let me show you how to assign this board to match with this board. Come closer. You come to source. From the source, click on AES-B. You can see that the stage console has already indicated on this guy, but you can't assign anything from this source. Next thing to do is tap on the output source. Now click on AES-A. This is the output group A. So once you click on it, it will show you an indication. Then you come to B of this guy. So once you assign this guy, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what we just did here is the output of this guy now. So I'm telling this console to allow this guy to have access to 1 to 6 from this output. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this guy is going to have access to the output of the stage box. So the next thing we want to do now, for this guy to have access to the channel inputs. You know what we did here is from A here to B here. So what we are going to do, we are going to do it in the other way around. So we are going to tell him A here to B on this guy. So once you click, you are telling this guy now to have access to the stage bus input. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Because we are using F16 stage bus. So automatically we have shared the input between the input and the output of the stage bus. Now I have two on the stage bus here. So let's come to A and 8. My 7 and 8 here is coming to my main. Don't forget, these are the remaining 2 output left on the F16. So I'm assigning this to my left and right since I'm using this guy for my FOH console. So 1 and 2. So that is all. So the next thing we do, we move to the stage mix console. So on the stage mix console, what we need to do here is to neutralize this guy, put everything back to default. Now what you have here now is internal. Between the two console, between the wing and the M32r, you see that it's indicating that it has connected with the wing, but there is no anything like synchronization between the two consoles. So you come down to AES A here, you will see that something is happening here. Now you have a connection, you have access to the, so before you can have access, now let's go to the routing here. Now you see that I have my wing connected with the two console. So the next thing you will do, you assign your local input to AES A1 to 8, then 9 to 16. Don't forget, I only have X16 over there. So the next thing you will do now, so we need to confirm if the two console is actually have access to the output of the stage box. Now let's move to the output section. Here I have EV monitor speaker active. So first thing I will do, I'm going to plug this monitor on 7 and 8. Don't forget that 7 and 8 has been assigned to my FOH on the FOH mix. So guys, let's try with pink noise. Oscillator. Right. So let's try it. Output 8. This is output 8. Don't forget, it was assigned to 7 and 8 on the FOH mixing console. Let me put this back on. So that is it. So let's move to the stage mixing console. I'm plugging this to the output one on the mixing console. So big noise. Okay. You can see that it's one stage bus that we are still using. One, then turn it back. Now come closer. What I did is that I assigned this guy to 7 and 8. Then I told this guy, I told the FOH mixing console to give access to the stage mixing console, to let him have access to bus 1 to 6 from the stage bus. Let me show you something now. I'm plugging this guy back to bus 1. Can never have anything like signal. You can see that nothing is going on here because there is no access for him to send anything out from the console. But immediately I plug it back to here, it's either 7 or 8. Is either 7 or 8. Immediately I send signal to it. So thank you everyone. This is how you are going to share the outputs of your single stage bus between your stage console and your FOH console. So in case you find this video interesting, you can click and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much.